Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Robots.
My name is Bumble.
And I am B.
So Transformers is a 2007 action film starring Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox.
When I was a kid, this movie was like actually really good.
Oh yeah, I love this movie, but there's like definitely a lot in it that I feel like hasn't aged very well.
Yeah, it does have an 85% score on Rotten Tomatoes though, so I guess a lot of people really like it.
Speaking of which, let's look at some reviews.
Didn't watch it. Don't care.
Megatron!
Oh dear God. I only managed to get through this by battering my tongue flat with a meat tenderizer. I don't know, maybe it's just like an age thing. I'm like over 6 and outside the target bracket.
You're over 6, Bren?
Yeah, he's at least 7 years old.
Yeah, I'm actually exactly 7.
Up from 0.5 stars because Megan Fox is in this movie. I would describe the plot, but there isn't one.
Yeah, there is. You know, you got like, there's like aliens and the people.
Bren, the writing in this movie isn't that bad. I mean, come on.
Except for the dialogue, though, but it's all right other than that.
Well, before you get into this video, make sure you lick that Energon.
Yeah, and don't forget to transform into a subscriber and smash that Bumble bell.
Let's get into it, boys.
Before time began, there was the cube.
So the cube is apparently an item that's existed forever, and it turns every machine into a living robot somehow, but that's all the information we get about it.
He did say it holds the power to create worlds and give them life.
Yeah, but only if it's metal.
And just when all hope seemed lost, message of a new discovery drew us to an unknown planet called Earth.
Don't worry, in the next 4 movies, they're going to explain how important Earth is and how it's actually a transformer, and they've known about it all along, apparently.
Wait, so you're telling me that Earth is a transformer? Could you explain how Earth is a transformer?
We can't because they didn't.
Yeah, they're just like, oh yeah, man, the Earth is Unicron. Anyway, here's a transformer with a sword.
Also, King Arthur exists, but he tamed Transformers. Don't
worry about it.
Wait, is the logo for this movie a transformer as well?
Yeah, is the movie a transformer?
Everything's a transformer if you're brave enough.
Can't wait to get a little taste of home. Con un poquito de arroz con habichuela. Right, English, please.
I mean, how many times we don't speak Spanish?
This is the scene we open the movie with?
Yeah, racism.
I didn't know this movie was about races.
Yeah, no, this is Cars 6.
The Lightning McQueen is a robot now.
Hey, you guys remember Weekends? Cold hot dog and a flat beer?
I love the music in this movie because it just kind of sounds like Mr. Beast's videos.
What's up, guys? Today we're going to be turning Earth into a transformer.
Last one to die gets $1 million.
We have an inbound unidentified infiltrator 10 miles out.
Unidentified aircraft. You are in restricted U.S. military airspace.
Oh, hey, you can tell it's the evil robot because the base just went.
So the Decepticons show up to the military base disguised as like a crashed military helicopter, and they start blowing up the base so they can steal government data about the cube.
While they do it, they're going to make the world's loudest video co-pilot black box sound effect so that the government is able to trace them for the plot.
Ah, my ladies!
Oh my goodness, look at her. She's getting so big. Look at those cheeks. I just want to chew on them.
Look at that kid. I just want to eat him. Looks so good.
Hey, sir, if you can hear me, I love you and I'll be home soon.
Oh yeah, that's how video calls work. The screen just starts freaking out.
Look at that HP webcam on that HP computer.
Oh, God, there's a transformer near me. I'm turning into static.
Oh God, my camera's a transformer. It's disconnecting.
What if we're all transformers deep down?
I just want to point out that it was like perfectly sunny when he was like 10 miles away, and now when he lands, it's like 2 a.m.
This has like Twister continuity to it.
Okay, Mr. Witwicky, you're up. Sorry, I got a lot of stuff.
So Sam starts out his advertisement for PayPal and eBay by showing off his 19th century artifacts that he's selling on eBay. Use eBay.
It's on eBay. I take PayPal.
And he's trying to sell all this stuff so he can buy his new car.
Yeah, and then the stuff he's trying to sell is also like extremely relevant to the plot, but you know.
Also, his teacher gives him a B- because he was sponsored by eBay and probably shouldn't have been trying to sell an eBay catalog in school.
eBay.
Yeah, but after Sam asks his teacher,
What would Jesus do?
his teacher immediately gives him an A-.
It's not manipulation if it's part of the plot.
No, what is this? You said half a car, not half a piece of crap, Dad.
Looking to buy his first car.
Let me tell you something, son. Driver don't pick the car.
So, like, how do they not notice that very nice Camaro that just shows up?
Yeah, like there's an open parking spot and the car just shows up like without a driver, by the way, and they don't even notice.
I mean, this is a super shady car dealership, so it kind of makes sense.
Feels good.
I like how there's only dust on the Autobot logo so he can like wipe it off slowly.
Yeah, like it's not Chevy, it's Face.
Yeah, we'll get to the Decepticon who's a Ford later when we get to the Decepticon who's a Ford later.
$5 grand. No, not paying over 4. 4,000.
The entire parking lot just blew up and they're like, yeah, let's sell him the car, 4,000.
I guess it's like a threat and he just accepted defeat.
Yeah, every time I go to buy a car, I like blow up the entire parking lot just to get a deal, you know, as you do.
This is Secretary of Defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, Secretary of Defense. Obviously, you're wondering why you're here, and the only real lead we have so far is this sound.
You guys were attacked by banshees. That is like the only logical explanation.
They were attacked by glitch_tech_chatter.wav.
Thermal shows this weird aura around the exoskeleton like it's cloaked by some kind of invisible force field.
Yeah, well, I have a force field that blocks your force field.
Yeah, well, my force field has
your parents are divorced.
What does that mean?
Yeah, well, my force field's better.
Oh my god, dude, Michaela's here. It's a lake.
Yeah, how about you let me drive?
Oh, no. This is not a toy. These 22s. Why doesn't my little bunny just hop in the back seat?
Hey, you can't drive my car because you're a woman. You know, even though you're a mechanic, just get in the back seat, not the passenger seat, because I reserve that for my homies. You can get in the back. You know what? Get in the trunk.
You should drag her behind like the dog from Vacation.
So Michaela breaks up with her boyfriend and Sam stalks her down so he can drive her home.
And the car is gonna play a bunch of like weird copyrighted music the entire time to seduce Michaela or something.
I was lost and I just can't live without you.
Tonight.
I just can't live.
Well, there's a couple new additions in the car. Like, I just put in that light there and that disco ball. So the light reflects off the disco ball.
Oh, good. I'm glad everything outside the car is like whiter than me.
I mean, it's a very common filming technique, like we even used it in the High School Musical video, but we didn't make the outside of the car as bright as the sun.
Whoa, nice headers. Got a high-rise double pump carburetor. That's pretty impressive, Sam.
Just out of curiosity, I looked up high-rise double pump carburetor just to see if it was real, and all I got was just clips of this scene and people complaining about how dumb that is.
Also, this scene kind of makes me really uncomfortable because it's just like her leaning over the hood and they like zoom into her sweat while she wiggles a spark plug because that's hot, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's the hexagon.
Bren, that is clearly a pentagram. Do I need Jack Black to come to your house and explain shapes to you?
No, guys, you've all got it wrong. It's a dodecahedron.
Oh, so what? If you roll a 1, does the building explode?
What would happen if you rolled a 20?
Its property value goes up.
Your dollar is only much as worth as people are willing to make it.
The dollar is only as much as worth as people is as with or make it.
Yes, Mr. President.
Yeah, can you wrangle me up some ding-dongs, darling?
Oh god, it's the president's feet. Is the aspect ratio gonna get wider?
The aspect ratio gets so wide that it clips his toenails off.
They're hacking the network again.
Okay, on a real note though, how has nobody noticed this like child-sized transformer walking around a plane?
It's because he's a boombox, you know, that common thing in government buildings.
So the Decepticons are trying to steal the files again because the government cut them off the first time. That was a really natural line delivery where you couldn't tell I was reading the script verbatim.
And then they're gonna stop him early again, but not before he finds the plot-relevant files that he needs.
Why is he using like batarangs? He's a robot.
They're not batarangs, they're batarangs.
Bren, we talked about this.
I know.
You can't keep making jokes like this. Our click-through rate is just gonna plummet.
I can't help it, you know, ever since everything happened with your mom, I just...
No! My car's been stolen! Don't ask me questions, all right? My father's the head of the neighborhood watch.
Yeah, well, my dad works for Microsoft, and he's gonna ban your account.
Yeah, well, my dad works for Mario Kart, and he's gonna, like, delete all your time trials.
Yeah, well, my dad works for Apple, and he's gonna delete your text messages.
My dad has a spell that's gonna block your dad.
Well, my dad works for, Warner Brothers, and he has the rights to Harry Potter, so he's going to make your spells irrelevant.
My dad, owns Lucasfilm, so he made Star Wars. He's not George Lucas.
Yeah, well, I'm your dad.
And I'm your mom, Jude. That's why my voice got deeper.
Whoever finds this, my car is alive, okay? This is my last words on Earth. I just want to say, Mom, Dad.
So Sam's car gets stolen, but it turns out it's an alien robot.
Yeah, and then he calls the police to report it, but instead of the cops being stupid and thinking there was an actual alien, they assume, like most cops would, that he's on drugs and arrest him.
I'm not on any drugs.
What's these? Mojo. Is that what the kids are doing now? A little bit of mojo.
Those are my dog's pain pills.
Doesn't the bottle literally say for pets on it?
Yeah, it has a prescription on it, but he's like, Mojo. Is that the pills the kids are smoking these days?
Russia, North Korea, maybe China.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
You would be who?
I'm just the analyst who detected the hack.
So here we meet Maggie, and Maggie is the analyst who detected the alien attack.
Yeah, but instead of them crediting her or listening to her, they're gonna say that her male teammates did it, and then they kick her out of the room.
And since the government won't listen to her, she just brings the classified file to a random dude's house.
There's only one hacker in the world who can break this code.
There's only one hacker in the world that can use the 2 GB Panasonic SD card.
I know it was like 2007, but what government file fits on a 2 GB card?
It's actually just a Rickroll.
Maggie! Please, shush!
This file is super classified. Let me plug it into this computer that's connected to the internet.
Yeah, I can't wait for the FBI to not show up and completely disregard this classified information being leaked to the public.
Sam? That was
Oh, so this is where the Decepticon that's a Ford shows up, and he's bad.
Yeah, because product placement.
Yeah, Mustang bad because cop. Wait,
You know what Ford stands for?
It stands for Ford.
So the main plot of this movie currently is that some robot from space found a pair of glasses on eBay that he really, really wants. Like, he could just buy it. This is so dumb.
Can you ship glasses to Cybertron?
That's gonna cost you.
How much?
Interplanetary shipping is usually pretty expensive nowadays. What with, the gas shortage.
What?
No.
We're locked in.
Oh my god, where is he? I can't see him. Maybe it's that bright yellow car hiding in plain sight.
That couldn't be it. What are you talking about?
It only just revved its engine. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, what is he gonna turn into, like a Discover card?
No, he's actually going to turn into a cell phone and spy on Sam.
So how does that work? Does the SD card from the old cell phone just go into the new?
Yeah, no, he just creates a new SIM card.
So he can copy all of the data by scanning?
Yes.
The rules of these movies are like, does it look cool?
That's the rules of our videos. They're good if they look good.
Yeah, you're right. Well, maybe you should sit in my lap.
Fantastic. Now you pissed him off.
I like how he becomes a brand new, like at the time, unreleased Camaro. Like, this is not a commercial.
Yeah, and also, like, are his parents not gonna question him coming home with a brand new Camaro? Like, what happened to the old one?
I guess it's like not even relevant that he has a Camaro anymore because he has a Transformer.
Excuse me, are you the Tooth Fairy?
So the Autobots crash land on Earth and start scanning only GM vehicles so we can see them drive around.
And now they need Sam's glasses because they have the cube's location imprinted on them.
But the secret government group Sector 7 shows up before they can do anything.
Ronald Wickety?
Wiki.
With the government, Sector 7.
Never heard of it.
Never will.
Sector 7, I've never heard of it.
And you never will. See my badge?
So Sector 7 arrests the entire family, and the Autobots intercept them while they're taking them to prison.
Yeah, and then Bumblebee, like, pees on a government agent, and then they strip that agent down to his underwear and cuff him to a pole, retribution.
But Bumblebee gets captured by a net, so now the government is gonna experiment on him.
So they're gonna hunt Bumblebee down and the cube.
Satellite and landlines are dead.
You mean to tell me that I cannot pick up this telephone and call my family?
The phones don't work, sir.
You mean to tell me I can't use a phone, or make a call, or send a text, or do like a FaceTime, or like Snapchat?
Dude, it was like a flip phone. He was like, it's not working!
Or like to watch this ad?
She's in here.
What's going on?
You're coming with me. You're going to be my advisor.
Oh, cool! More scenes in government buildings! I love those so much!
Oh, don't worry. We're leaving soon, but first we have to free Bumblebee, free the cube, show how the cube works, accidentally free Megatron. Then Megatron is going to break out of Hoover Dam dramatically. Then we're going to leave and go to Los Angeles, then fight on the way to Los Angeles so we can fight in Los Angeles, and we'll kill Megatron with the cube. But yeah, we'll leave soon.
Carbon dating puts the cube here around 10,000 BC. President Hoover had the dam built around it. 4 football fields thick of concrete.
4 football fields? That's equivalent to like a single football field, but 4.
Hey, Bren, what's the conversion rate of soccer fields to football fields again?
It's about 6 basketball courts.
I tried going to my professor about it last time, and he said it was like 7 tennis courts.
No. See, it's 6 courts to a field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a really easy way to remember it.
So Megatron gets unthawed and he's gonna escape from the facility. And he'll somehow know all of the Decepticons' plans, even though he's been asleep for like 200 years.
Yeah, I like how they don't even have a good enough backup generator to keep Megatron from escaping, even though that's the entire reason this place exists.
Yeah, this entire facility was built to contain them, and they don't have enough power to contain him.
Yeah, they're running the whole facility on one of those like backup phone charger power banks, I guess.
So they were able to get in contact with the military to get them involved in the fight.
Yeah, but Starscream is basically going to kill everyone ever, so it doesn't matter.
Oh god, guys, it's a Call of Duty cutscene. Start mashing X really fast.
Yeah, you gotta pull that knife out of your chest so you can throw it in the Shepherd's eye because he killed Ghost.
Hey, don't make me sad.
No, so! You want a piece of me? You want a piece? No, I want 2.
Wow, it's a dad joke from a robot. It's so funny.
Sir, that tank thing's getting back up.
Decepticons attack!
When the Decepticons attack.
Decepticons attack!
So after the Decepticons attack, Sam has to bring the cube to the top of a building to give it to a helicopter, but he's gonna fall off the edge, so this entire sequence doesn't matter.
Disgusting.
Die.
If I cannot defeat Megatron, you must push the cube into my chest.
So Optimus asks Sam to push the cube into his chest to kill him, because that'll stop Megatron, apparently.
But instead of killing Optimus, Sam pushes the cube into Megatron's chest and kills him.
Yeah, and then Linkin Park plays because the movie's basically over.
Now that all the Decepticons have run away, I guess, Bumblebee decides to stay with Sam.
The end. Don't worry, there's not 5 more of these, I promise. This is one of those movies that, like, it's borderline good. I feel like I could say that about it, if that makes sense.
I think it's what they call like a popcorn movie, where you just kind of watch it in the movie theater or just to watch an action movie that you can throw on and just chill out with your friends or whatever.
It's not like a cinematic masterpiece where you have to really like pay attention to it. You can kind of just throw it on in the background and like watch.
This is like a staple of my childhood, regardless of its flaws. Like from a movie reviewer and commentator's perspective, I have a lot of problems with it, but as a fan, I just enjoy it a lot.
Well, you guys should lick this, and if you don't, that's bad.
Yeah, and follow us on Twitter to keep up with new videos every week.
Have a day.